What's poppin', you? It's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's goody? What's goody, yo? Shout out to all my people that is tuning back into your girl channel. What's up, mama and papas? So, on to these episodes, we are going to be talking, babies, all about why is sex so beautiful, my loves, after breaking your celibacy, after you get married. Yeah, so why is sex so beautiful when you break your celibacy after you get married? So I'm gonna be giving my girls, my fellas, some really dope advice about this. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hop right on into it. Let's get it. Thank you again for tuning back into your girl channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's up, mama papas? What's good, you are? What's poppin', my dude, my girl? So, on to these episodes. I am really excited. When am I not excited? You know, to like run my big ass mouth on here, right? But I'm really excited though, like on some voila shit, to talk about today's episode, today's topic. Because we're talking about one of my favorite topics to talk about, my loves, celibacy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Celibacy. So we're talking, my loves, all about like why is sex such a beautiful thing? Once the celibacy is broken, after the two get married, or the high level lifetime commitment between that man and that girl and that man, right? So like I said, I'm really excited to talk about this, BBs, because this is really a fun topic to talk about, because it's such a beautiful thing when you have two people, by the grace of Allah, God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine Most High, whatever name, babies, that you want to call God, fine by me, my loves. Because God got multiple names, she ain't shame. But it's such a beautiful thing by the grace of Allah, God, the universe, one, you have those two people, that man, that girl, that man, that truly do stick to the celibacy until, they get married or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And today's topic is really for like my people out here that is practicing celibacy. Or even if you're not practicing celibacy, you ain't shame, but maybe you may be thinking about possibly, like becoming celibate. Or maybe you've never thought about it. But shit, you listening to this and this sounds like something that's piquing your interest. So this is really for my bitches, my dudes out here like that. This, if you are totally against celibacy, you're like, no, fuck celibacy and okay, whatever, then this topic's not for you today. You ain't saying, but this is really for my people that I described that actually has an open mind towards celibacy, whether if you're currently practicing it, or if you're thinking about it, or if you've never thought about it, but it's starting to pique your interest. You ain't saying? So, with that being said, this is really beautiful, my loves, because celibacy is such a powerful thing, and I talk about like different topics on my channel before in regards to celibacy, and I love talking about this because I just feel like that it's something that people really try to make it seem like it's so impossible to like become celibate, but that's just not the truth. You ain't saying, and I do that shit may sound well motherfucking cliche, but no, that's some real ass shit. It's not impossible to become celibate. So when you have two people that takes that route, where they're, they're sustaining from sex until they get married, they're very serious about it. Those two people are really, really raising the vibration higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? Like, along with the universe, is really propelling the vibration as a man, as a woman to ascend. And all that simply means is that they are actually becoming a better motherfucking version of themselves, over time. More and more and more, but it's on a more magnified level, my loves, because they are not indulging in sexual contact before that, like actual sacred commitment takes place when it comes to like marriage, or like I said, the lifetime commitment or whatever like that between that daughter, that girl and that daughter, whatever. Especially when you are talking about that both people in the relationship, babies, are also working on themselves individually. So beyond just sustaining from sex, they're actually following the intuition. They're paying attention to the gut feelings, the signs, the synchronicities of what along with the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, is giving them, my loves, on what they need to work on in their life beyond just sex. You ain't saying? And I talk so much about this shit when it comes to celibacy, because this really will. Like, when it comes to celibacy, I always like to put out there that one of the key benefits, because celibacy, it's a lot of benefits to it, like a ton of benefits. But one of, the key benefits is that it really do help you instill more discipline, babies. You get more discipline, you get more willpower as a man, as a girl, like to just discipline yourself more and other areas of your life. Now, you could be thinking, my loves, like, well, what type of area? Well, it's different for everybody. It depends on, again, what did I just say? It depends on, my loves, what Allah or the universe, what the Most High is guiding you to discipline in your life. That's going to look different for everybody, babies, because everybody's different. You ain't saying? So depending on what you're being shown through your intuition, through the gut feelings that you're having, through the signs around you, through synchronicities, different events that's occurring that along with the universe is trying to show you to get your attention, depending on what the Most High, my loves, is showing you in that moment, will determine what it is that you need a motherfucking discipline in your life. You ain't saying, over time. So that's one of the beauties, is that you do become more of like a disciplined person. Even if you were already like the type of bitch or the type of dude weird shit, like your ass already have good discipline, it's gonna intensify. It's gonna intensify way more. If you are somebody that you never had discipline, you're going to start adapting discipline by the grace of Allah of the universe. However, however, my girl, my dude, well bug on us. In order for you to actually apply those things that the Most High is showing you that you need to do, mama, papa, you have to actively be working on yourself. More than just when it comes to celibacy. Because what do we say? Like, when it comes to celibacy, your vibration's going to rise higher. You're going to ascend higher because you're sustaining from, sexual activity. You ain't saying? But at the same token, and you are like, if you have tuned into like my previous episodes talking about different topics with celibacy, I mentioned little things about this often that, if you want to, practice celibacy, okay, that's amazing. But you got to also be working on yourself actively, mama, papa. You have to be doing that. That is so fucking imperative, you are. And I'm being dead ass for what? Like on some bullshit. Because a lot of people, like, if you don't be working on yourself while celibate, you know, that's how a lot of people can fall into like a situation where they actually break the celibacy. Yeah. Like on some wild shit, like just keep it being with you. And the reason being is because what again, babies, like it's we saying the same thing, but I'm making the connection of all of what I'm saying. When you're celibate, babies, your vibration is raising higher by the grace of Allah of the universe. Naturally, if your vibration starts to ascend and rise higher, along with the universe, the Most High is going to require more self-development within you, mama, papa. He's going to require you to work more on yourself, not just only in sustaining from sex, but in other areas. So if you don't, let's say you're like, nah, fuck that shit, like, I ain't doing that, fuck that, I ain't doing this. You ain't saying baby girls, fellas. You like saying like, nah, I'm not working on that. Nah, I'm not gonna stop doing that. Nah, I'm not gonna, start doing that. And you're ignoring everything that he's guiding you through your intuition, through signs, to these gut feelings. Then what will happen? In divine timing, you ain't saying no, whenever Allah of the universe permits, you will start to like have what I've talked about this before. You'll start to have urges on breaking your celibacy. Your celibacy drive will start to feel a little bit more weaker. And the reason being, babies, is because you're already on the path of higher vibration. So it's like, like they say, food for thought. You gotta keep feeding your spirit. You gotta keep feeding your mind. You gotta keep feeding your soul, your energy. More higher vibration things. And what it's going to create is the things that Allah of the universe is guiding you to actually, work on within yourself at the end of the day. So if you're not feeding, that drive to do that, which is to, overall, just being honest with your ass, become more of a better mind or a better girl, then that vibration is going to start lowering. Because you're not, even though you're celibate, you're not feeding the vibration to stay higher. You ain't saying? So that's how you can find people that can actually break the celibacy, because they're not really working on themselves just outside of being celibate. Being celibate is, when you make that step, that's beautiful, babies, but it's more than just that. So I had to put that out there, because when you talk about mama, papa, two people that they were celibate, they really been working on themselves. That dude was working on himself. That girl was working on herself, both individually and just as a couple, building by the grace of Allah of the universe. And again, it's not to say, shit, that you perfect in life. Like, just in general, you're like this perfect person all because you're celibate. No, like, my nigga, like, I ain't saying that shit. I'm just saying that, like I always say on my channel, like, Allah of the universe don't expect for you to be perfect, babies. But what he does expect is for you to be very genuine. When you have a relationship with him and yourself, to be consistent with that relationship that you have with him and yourself, and to strive for excellence in all areas of your life. And when you do that, that's when you grow, you change, you elevate, you start to transform and becoming a better version of yourself. But it does happen over a period of time, my loves. It's not going to just happen poof overnight, But if you're resisting that change, resisting actually growing, elevating in different areas of your life that he's guiding you to do that, and that's where it's like you're not actually evolving more and more and more like he, like what he may be guiding you to do in that woman. But when you talk about that, that dude and that girl have actually, worked on themselves. Again, not to say they perfect, but they have worked on themselves, and those celibate. When they actually get married, my loves, and they break the celibacy together, you ain't saying like they... You ain't saying like they got it. You ain't saying. You know what I'm saying. saying? Like, like for the first time, you know, like they're breaking the celibacy together. The sex is so much more beautiful, powerful, and just spiritual. Follow me here, babies. Because when that celibacy is being broken and, you know, those two are finally having sex the first time, bitch, my dude, you not just having sex. You ain't just shit, like, baby girls, you ain't just getting fucked by your nigga. He ain't saying, like, fellas, you not just fucking your girl. Like, y'all too, like, that dude, that girl, that is like, it's like a spiritual union ritual, my loves, in the form of like intimacy and love making. You ain't saying? And I know that shit could sound like that shit could sound like so motherfucking corny, but like no, like for real, that's really what it is. Like, it's not just you're having sex. It's not just she ain't just about like, you know, like motherfuckers getting it in that moment. Like, it's not about that. It's like your bond is so much more stronger. The passion is so much more deeper. The love making is so much more pure. You ain't saying? The intimacy is so much more just higher vibrational and strong and powerful. Because again, my loves, prior to y'all actually having sex for the first time when y'all got married, y'all were one. Let's wind this shit back. You ain't saying? Let's go back to the motherfucking basics. One, that dude, that girl, they were celibate by the grace of the Lord of the universe. Two, they were working on themselves individually and collectively as a couple, building something together by the grace of the Lord of the universe. So because they were doing those different things, their vibrations both, that dude's vibration was raising higher and higher. The Most High was raising his vibration higher and higher. You know, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, energetically, spiritually, most importantly. That girl, her vibration was raising higher and higher and higher. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, spiritually, energetically. Both of them in all those different categories, you know, it was being raised. And different areas of both of their lives, you know, they were becoming better versions of themselves. So babies, what I'm really trying to show you, and this is why I explained all that at the beginning, that when you're doing that, you know, like that process of like practicing celibacy, and you're following, you know, the guidance of what a Lord of the universe is guiding you to do, is raising your vibration. And typically when people do that type of shit, they're not breaking their celibacy. You ain't saying before marriage. So when they finally get to that marriage stage, y'all both are at such a more higher vibration. Y'all are at such a more higher vibration. That man, that girl. So the sex is so much like I'ma just keep it up and with you. That shit gonna be like OD crazy. Like, it's going to be, because see, a Lord of the universe is going to bless your union on such a, I can't even describe it. It's gonna be on such a, how can I say that? I'ma just roll the dice and say it. It's gonna be like on such a like a God-like level. And what I mean by that is like, Allah, good universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Most High, he's gonna be so pleased with both people, because both people really was obedient, and they put aside, you know, something that is so like big which is what into these times, sex. You ain't saying? They put aside that. And then not only that, they were obedient and working on themselves. Again, my loves, I'm not saying you gotta be perfect, babies. I'm not saying that shit. You ain't saying the only person that's perfect is the Most High. Allah God the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit. But I'm just saying, like, Allah God the universe loves one. You know, you actually you sacrifice what your flesh may desire to like do things that really is ultimately more of a benefit for you in the long run. And then on top of that, those two people were like, you know, like we said, they were working on themselves and shit like that. So he blesses that bond between that man, that girl to be so much more stronger, my loves. He blesses that bond to be like so much more powerful, so much more unbreakable, and a different kind of way, because there was a different level of commitment that both of those people gave along the universe before they got married. You ain't saying? So when you talk about that, the first time they having sex, he ain't saying they breaking their celibacy. That is like, it's a spiritual ritual. It's like it's a way of connecting. Like that man go connect to that woman's body. Like shit, like baby girls, I'm trying to tell you. Oh God, he gonna know your body. He gonna know your body well good. Like well good. He gonna know your girl. Like I'm telling you, that dude gonna know your motherfucking body. It's going, girl. Like let me tell you, I just got talking to the bitches real quick. Yeah, sure. It's that nigga gonna know your body so well. You gonna be like, it's gonna be you gonna be thinking in your head like, yo, like how he know I like it, like how he know, like this our first time, like how he know every little thing to do to me. Yeah, Shane, like girl, I'm telling you, that is how like your mind is gonna be thinking like this. Like for a while, like literally, baby girls, you are literally going to be thinking like, how do he know? Like, how do he know what to do to me? Yeah, Shane, and that's gonna be your first time, fellas. Same thing would have come to you. Like, you're going to you gonna know exactly what to do, how to do, you ain't shade this girl, how to make her feel like just on top of the world, and the girl is going to know like how to connect with you in that kind of way, my nigga. That's going like, hey, Shane, like please you as a man. Like it's going to like both parties, the man, the girl, they are going to connect on a whole different kind of level. Like y'all, like both. I'm talking both ends. I ain't just talking about like, oh, just to do, just to go. No, I'm talking about like both of them motherfuckers, yo. Their bodies are going to connect on a whole different vibration. Because, again, it's so much more than just sex. It's pure intimacy. It's pure love making. It's pure passion. It's pure like... Like girl, fellas. Y'all might be thinking like, okay sis, we got it. Y'all might be thinking like, okay, you know, like chill out with all. Nah, but like I'm just trying to get you on the scene. Like that shit gonna be crazy. But it's going to, like, I'm telling you, like, that moment, you're gonna know something very different about that encounter. It's going to feel like, almost like you're like in a different dimension. Because that's where a logo, the universe takes both people, because the vibrations are so high. So the bond, the intimacy, the connection, the commitment between the two, it's a different type of bond here. Because a logo, the universe, is so in the middle of it. Because y'all both were obedient on the different things that he guided you to do. So yes, when you talk about like, you know, two people that have sex for the first time, breaking the celibacy after them, after they get married, or the high level lifetime commitment or whatever like that, yes, it's very much so a lot more beautiful, because of the different higher dimensional level that a Lord God, the universe takes both people doing that sexual, intimate, just powerful love making for the first time. It's not like once you had that type of sex, like with somebody that's really at your vibration, that y'all both was like really committed in that kind of way before y'all both celibacy together after marriage or whatever like that, you both are going to feel like y'all never experienced what y'all experienced with each other, ever before. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like, when you're celibate, previously before celibate, you've had sex before in life, but that don't fucking matter. When people go celibate and they really practice celibacy the right way, where they really do, sustain from having sex, and they're also working on themselves of whatever, a Lord God, the universe is guiding them to do, continuing to build the relationship with the Lord God, the universe. You ain't saying like just keeping it real with you. It's really just like the Most High divinely guides like both of those people doing that encounter the first time of breaking that celibacy. And that's why the sex is so much more like powerful. And what I mean by divinely guide, I mean like that's how, that's how the man and the girl just know what to do in that moment for the first time with each other, to like just connect with each other on a soul level of intimacy while they're being physical, even though they've never done that before with each other. Now you could be thinking, baby girls, fellas, like, well, duh, they don't know what to do, like they had sex before. No, it's not like that. You ain't saying? Like, it's not like that. And the reason I say that is because upon the celibacy, and I'm not gonna get too deep onto this because I'm gonna be doing another episode talking about this. But when you are going celibate, depending on your celibacy journey, you can actually become a virgin again. Yeah, that's right. You damn sure can. And I don't give a fuck who say, oh, that's not possible. Yes, the fuck it is. As a girl, it's possible, and as a man, it is very possible. And again, I'm not gonna go too deep onto this, babies, because I am going to be doing a total separate episode talking about this, because this is very important, my loves. This is a huge benefit of celibacy, is that you can actually, by a Lord God's grace, ascend to becoming a virgin again, and that kind of way. Again, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother shit. Ain't shame for another day that I will actually be, talking about on another episode, my loves. But it's different. You know what I'm saying? And if a Lord good universe really, they grant both of those people the virginity back before they broke the celibacy, that moment where they're breaking it for the first time after marriage, it's like that first time again, But the man and the girl, they're going to connect almost like the bodies knew each other for the whole lifetime. And it's not going to have anything to do with, oh shit, he slept with girls before, oh shit, she slept with dudes before, that's how they know how to connect. No, it's not going to be that, my loves. Because again, what are we talking about throughout this episode? We're talking about that this is a spiritual union ritual that's being practiced through two people by the grace of a Lord of the universe, because their vibration's way higher. I'm talking spiritual, my nigga. I'm talking science right now. Like, I'm not talking no matrix shit. If you really know what I'm saying, like, if you're really woke, you know what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking really on spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibration in that moment, babies. So, this is definitely one of the reasons, a couple reasons why, like, what we talked about today, why, my loves, people that actually wait till the Maui to break the celibacy, why the sex for the first time, babies, is so beautiful. So I hope this helps, mama, papas. I hope this helps, my loves. I hope, babies, that you have like a better understanding, of like why it's such, a beautiful thing when, two people break the celibacy the first time together after marriage, and let me just say, babies, like, I don't judge. Like, I don't judge no motherfucking body that's not celibate. Whenever I talk about, celibacy on my channel, I never judge nobody. For not being celibate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't judge nobody for making the decision and the adult life to not be celibate. Like, at the end of the day, we are all different. We are all on different life paths. We're all at different, time frames in our life. So, I don't look down upon no motherfucking body that's not celibate. So these episodes was just really for, like I said, my girls, my fellas that either is already practicing celibacy or interested in practicing celibacy, or maybe you were not interested, but now you heard shit like this and it's starting to pique your interest. If you feel like I said, like you like shit, I ain't trying to be celibate. Fuck that shit. Okay, that's your business. That's your motherfucking business, my dude. That's your business, my girl. At the end of the day, ain't nobody motherfucking judging you. But don't judge nobody that do want to be celibate. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta respect motherfuckers for where they at and not for where you want them to be. At the end of the day, people that are celibate have to respect other people if they don't want to be celibate. That's their business. Nobody can judge anybody. Only Allah, God, the universe has that right. Because he's the only person that's perfect. So I don't, my loves, I don't look down upon nobody that, don't make that decision to go celibate. But, I strongly encourage it because, I definitely, see the benefits of celibacy. I'm celibate. I've been celibate for a long time. Like a long time. So, like, of course, I'm naturally going to encourage something that I'm on, but not just because I'm on the shit. Because by the grace of Allah, God, the universe, I see so many benefits to celibacy, babies. But at the end of the day, I don't judge nobody that's not celibate. But, like I just said, people that ain't celibate don't get it fucked up, Y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all can't look down upon people thinking that y'all got the right to judge people or because there's, they're deciding to go celibate. And they're deciding to go celibate or if they are celibate, that's not your business. If you don't want to go celibate, that's your business. But if you don't want to go celibate, that's not your business to judge other people that do. You know what I'm saying, babies? It's all about respect at the end of the day. Gotta respect people for where they at. If we, for the people that's celibate, if we can actually respect those that's not celibate, then people that are not celibate and don't want to go celibate, y'all need to respect us as well, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. Like, you gotta respect us as well. In the sense of, like, let us live our motherfucking celibate nice life. Let us be celibate in peace, my nigga. But no, like, on some well, babies, like, on some well shit, like, I don't judge nobody, but I really want to, my baby girls and fellas to really just know, like, why, it's such a beautiful thing, like, when you have sex for the first time, like, after marriage, when both parties are breaking celibacy together. And always keep in mind, my loves, even if you are somebody right now that is like totally against celibacy, you never know what can happen in the future. Like, you never know, my loves. Like, even though you may be firm on like, nah, I'm not going celibate right now, like, fellas, you may be thinking that, like, hell no, I ain't doing that shit right now. Or baby girls, you could be feeling like, girl, like, like, great for you, but shit, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though that's the stance that you're taking right now, you never know in the future, you may actually want to. You may actually feel like spark to actually go down that route. It might pique your interest. You never know how life can work out in that kind of way. It may, and some people, like they may not look at celibacy at all, like as an option ever in their life, and then they may look at it a few years later or a few months later. You never know how the universe works, babies. So that's why I said, like, I don't judge nobody that's not celibate, because some people that may feel that way now, it may change in the future. Like, you may willingly just want to do that because you're feeling very compelled by the grace of the Lord God, the universe, the Most High, to do it, babies. But either way, my loves, if you don't ever do it, that's your business. You ain't saying I ain't judging. But, baby girls, fellas, remember what we talked about today about why this is so, like, important and why it's such a beautiful thing. Understand that if you are on that path of celibacy, this is what you really have to look forward to. Just keep it in being what you are. And even if you're not celibate, but you're considering it and you get on that path or whatever like that, this is what you're going to have to look forward to. Always remember, my loves, that that person that you're going to be with, if you're in alignment of what a Lord God, the universe, is really guiding you, my loves, you're going to be with a divine counterpart. Meaning that you're going to be with a girl that was destined for you to spend your life with. So it's going to be a whole different connection, which is going to make it even more beautiful, that first time. So, for my baby girls, fellas, stay on that path. If you are on the celibacy path, for my loves that, is considering it, understand you can definitely do it. Just know that it's a beautiful path to get on. It's not impossible at all. And just know, my loves, in general, that having sex, my loves, is so beautiful and just passionate and just, on a higher vibrational level. When you do break your celibacy for the first time after you get married. So I love you, mama, papa, so much. Love you, baby, so much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to go. Comment below, my loves. Let me know, is this your situation? Make sure you subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, and that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic. And check out my playlist too, because I have so many topics in here, mama, papas, that you could really benefit from. You ain't shame, so check it out. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen, so go ahead and follow me, because I would love to have you about the AmaniSharifah Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, babies, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.